Are you tired of the 200 pesos penalty just because your AC suddenly stopped functioning and you ended up getting tagged as absent or late even though you're just in front of your computer the whole time? Like as if all your effort of getting a clean record for this cutoff has gone to waste in just a snap of your finger? Then you're in the right video. Mario teachers, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is me, Julia Trevita, your teacher vlogger, and I'm bringing you another video. If you're new here, by the way, I work in 51 Talk as an online English teacher. So in this channel, I share contents about 51 Talk to help aspiring teachers and newly launched teachers in the platform. But before we jump to our video, if this is your first time in my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell to get notified whenever new videos come out just like this. And also, you may follow me on my official Facebook page. So just search Juliet Revita. So also don't forget to like. Okay, so I'll put the link in the description below. So for today's episode, I'll be showing you how to avoid sudden AC crashes. So I've read a lot of teachers complaining about this problem, which is primarily one of the reasons why they get penalized, and it really saddens me because it really hurts. You know? So yeah, kasi good for 45 classes na din yung penalty, right? It's about 200 pesos. So what I'm going to mention, so these are the things that I did to make sure that there are no more unwanted events just like that, teachers. I experienced before, although I was in front of my computer, but when I clicked to enter classroom, so my AC suddenly stopped.
Oh no!
And I was so frustrated because of the penalty I incurred. Plus, it was really unintentional. So it took me kasi minutes to go back again to the AC. Kaya, I learned my lesson. But recently, after I applied all the things that I'm going to mention, I no longer experience such technical problems. So I'm even more confident now to enter like a minute or seconds before my class. So unlike before where 3 minutes before the class talaga ako nag-enter, teachers, to make sure that everything is okay. But actually the downside kasi of entering very early sa AC is, you have less time to rest your voice and make a lesson memo because you're up for another lesson. But of course, we are still required to enter the classroom 1 to 3 minutes. But right now, I was able to maximize the 5-minute break. So aside from making lesson memo, I use it to go to the bathroom, eat, drink water, and check my social media accounts. So mataas na din yung 5 minutes, teachers. So I really make sure that I was able to maximize that. Kasi in my case kasi, so I only have, tuloy-tuloy kasi yung klase ko, teachers. So I don't have any break in between. So I don't put gap like a 30-minute gap. So from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So tuloy-tuloy na yan. So yeah. Take note, teachers, that 5 on Talk will not approve any appeal, especially if the problem is on your end. Yeah. So sad. But just a disclaimer, teachers, the things that I'm going to mention are based on my personal experience and advice also from 5 on Talk technical support team. Yeah. So there you go. Now let's get started. So in 3, 2, 1. So number 1, uninstall unused software. So before, I have a lot of software installed on my unit. So I have Photoshop, Zoom, Adobe Premiere, and a lot more. And maybe that's the reason why my AC keep on stopping in the middle of the lesson or before my lesson starts. So but right now I only have a few. So I installed unnecessary software that consumes a lot of memory. So how to uninstall your software? So first, type control panel on the search box. So look for the programs and then click uninstall programs. The software installed on your unit will appear, okay? So just click it, right click, and choose uninstall. So as you can see in my, the install program. So these are the only softwares left on my unit. So number two, do not open browser with multiple tabs. So in my case, I'm no longer opening Google Chrome when I'm conducting my lesson. So I only use my phone when making lesson memo. So kasi it will affecting kasi the performance of your unit as it will increase the CPU usage. So you can check your CPU usage on your AC in the right portion. And if it turns red, it means that the CPU usage is very high. So make sure teacher is to turn it into green by, of course, minimizing your online activities. So number three, minimize storing huge files on your computer or laptop. So in my case, I am no longer storing files on my unit. So I have my external drive. So these so this one holds my college memories. So sobrang old na nito teachers, and this one is my, after college memories. So I don't really like deleting kasi teachers' pictures, and I don't trust Facebook as well, char. Plus kasi it reduces, the resolution of the picture. If i-upload ko siya sa Facebook, then i-download ko siya. So whenever I have new files, I immediately transfer it here so it won't take up too much space or too much memory on my unit. So make sure teachers that you have at least 1 gig memory. So para dilit na mga luya teachers kung magkabuang ang AC. So number 4, clean cache. So some teachers are suggesting this one, and this may help you as well. So but how to clean cache? So first click the system setting on your AC, then click clean cache. So as easy as that teachers. Then after that, so mag-log out ka automatically, mag-log out ka, then just log in again. Number 5, you should have good specs for your unit. So of course teachers, you need to have a good specs for your computer or laptop. So the reason why there is a technical check from the start of our application is to ensure that we comply with the minimum requirements in order to deliver the lesson properly and to avoid this kind of technical problem. Okay, so always ensure that you comply with that. So what to use during your technical check, yun pa rin yung gagamitin mo teacher. So do not change, unit, or maybe you can change unit, but of course still comply with the minimum standard of 5 on top. So here are the ideal specs for your unit. So I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna flash it here. So this was given by the 5 on top technical support. So here for the Windows, for the processor, it should be Intel Core or AMD series with Passmore score of 2200 and above. While for the ROM, at least 4 gig. Recommended is 8 gig. So install physical memory with at least 1 gig available physical memory. So for the operating system, so it should be Windows 8, 8.1, and 10, and must be 64-bit. Okay, so how to check? So how to check if you have those? So just type in the search box teachers, search for system information, and the specs of your computer will appear. So just check teachers if your computer has it all. So number 6, restart your unit when you have vacant or closed slots. So if you have unbooked slots, try to restart your unit. So one in the morning if you have classes on in the morning, and one in the afternoon. So it will also help teachers to avoid technical problem just like AC crashes. It's like as giving your computer a break then in order to function properly. So number 7, enter the classroom in advance to check if there is something wrong with your AC. So I'm doing this actually every day. So I enter the classroom in advance, like 10 minutes before my class starts, for facial recognition and to ensure that my camera and my audio are functioning properly. So I see to it that there are no troubles so once I start my lesson. So number 8, always seek help from the technical support. So in every technical problem, always ask the technical support team of Five and Talk. They are very much willing to assist you and give recommendations to avoid encountering the same problem over and over again. So I know some of us teachers are not tech savvy. So technical support team is our best friend here. So do not hesitate to contact them whenever you have problems. So they are the people we could rely on and who could give us the best solution to our problems. So number 9, always check your internet connection. It could also be one of the reasons why your AC suddenly stopped or exit automatically because of unstable internet connection. So make sure teachers that you are always connected to your internet connection with high internet speed. So number 10, relaunch your AC application. If you have time in between your classes, so try to log out from your AC and then log in again. So I experienced kasi teachers an instance where automatic na nag-log out yung AC ko. So this may help you as well minimize those kind of instances. Number 11, make sure that there is only one AC version on your AC file location. This is the advice given to me by the technical support team. So make sure teachers that you have the updated one because it has features that are very helpful for us. So the new version of AC will help you enter the correct classroom. It has timer to tell you how many seconds are left, and it has this grab lesson feature. So some teachers are still using the old version because they think that it is lighter. But according to the technical support, they still recommend to use the new one. So number 12, do not use multiple apps at the same time, meaning there are no other applications opened or just try to minimize it. So in my case, whenever I have classes, I ensure that only the AC and the Medicom are functioning or are open because it will really affect the CPU usage teachers if you have other applications or software running on your desktop. Okay, so make sure to close all other software on your unit when having classes. So, try to use your cell phone instead if you want to do online, if you need to do online activities. So that's all for today, teachers. I hope that you learned something from this video. By the way, I am going to include in the description below some of the links from Five and Talk that may help prevent AC crashes. So please check it out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more online teaching videos. If you have recommendations, content suggestions, and questions, let me know in the comment section below. So I'll try to respond as fast as I can. Okay, so thank you again for watching. So this is your teacher Juliet at your service. So see you in my next video.